We are back with Jane on the witness stand and another explosive day of testimony. Hello, my friend. It is Perez, the queen of all media, the original influencer, and your number one source for everything Diddy drama. I already made a video today. Watch that to be fully caught up. But now, we resume right where we left off. In the federal trial where he is facing charges of trafficking, racketeering, and Jane told the jury Diddy would regularly threaten to stop paying the rent on her house. And it was a pretty pricey rental, $10,000 a month. Jane testified that Diddy seemed both nervous and needy in the weeks after the Cassie lawsuit. In messages, Diddy asked Jane if she was trying to set me up. It should be noted that unlike some other witnesses, Jane has not filed any civil litigation against Diddy. Jane revealed that she was with Diddy in Miami when CNN released the video of him attacking Cassie at a hotel in Los Angeles in 2016. Jane said she was about to have breakfast but lost her appetite after seeing the footage. Jane said that Diddy was huddled with his team and his family. I was primarily just alone during that day, giving everybody space. Jane said that Diddy's team spent the day trying to come up with some sort of sincere apology post or something regarding the video. He said that was the only time they had physical violence like that. He said Cassie was a hitter and she would hit. Not long after that, Diddy and Jane broke up. She testified that the day after Homeland Security raided his homes, that agents left their business cards at her door. Jane said that she and Diddy split peacefully. He told her in March of 2024, I would appreciate it if you could sign something for me so I could have closure comfortably. As I told you last week, up until that point, Diddy was still paying her rent, unclear to see what happens next month. And Jane also revealed that he is still paying her legal fees. In a text message presented as evidence to the jury, at one point before breaking up, Jane texted Diddy, please stop drugging women. In another text she sent him, she wrote, leave women alone who don't want to do those nights with you. He responded saying, you're trying to set me up. Effing crazy. Then he told her, stop calling me. I'm healing and you cannot be a part of that journey. For the first time, Jane testifies about Diddy getting violent with her. Jane told the court that after she watched Diddy pledge in his May 2024 social media post to become a better man in response to that Cassie video, she saw Diddy again in June, a month later. It was a very terrible day, Jane testified. She told the jury she had been bottling up a lot of resentment and anger towards him, and that she confronted him about a woman he allegedly was with on a recent trip. I said, you're a PDF file. The woman he had been with was over 18, she told the court, but added that she felt like he was 25 or 27 years her senior. Jane said that Combs bent over and I pushed his head on the counter. She then told the court that she started throwing candles. A lot of wax went on Sean, but I don't remember striking him with the glass. Jane further testified that she retreated to her bedroom shouting, just leave, when Diddy kicked open the door. She told the court she went into the bathroom where Diddy then kicked the bathroom door, quote, literally off the hinges. Jane told the court that Diddy kicked me on the back of my thigh, causing her to fall. He put me in a chokehold on the ground and I couldn't breathe. She testified that he also lifted her by the neck. Now, the first part, I was like, his lawyers might argue self-defense, but this is clearly not self-defense now. Jane told the court that she managed to escape and that she hid for about 2 hours before she returned to the residence, thinking that he would be gone. She testified that Diddy was still there and kicked open the guest bedroom door, after which she ran to the patio. Quote, I remember that I punched him and he punched me. After that, I remember I ran into the backyard, kept saying, leave me alone, and went into a deep part of the backyard. Jane testified that Diddy punched and kicked her while she was balled up on the ground, grabbed her by the hair and arm, and dragged her toward the house. And the most disgusting part, after all this, he forced her to do a freak-off. It was not at a hotel because by this point, he stopped doing the hotel nights at hotels and the freak-offs were just at his private residences. Another explosive text message was presented as evidence, this one from December 2023. She told Diddy, I feel extremely exploited by you, being high and coerced into this demeaning lifestyle. Jane testified that she got a call from a really big media company telling her they had just bought the tape of a freak-off featuring her, and they were about to publish it. And do I have any commented? I fainted and I called my lawyer. The video never came out and Jane doesn't know why. Who did he leak her tape to? And it never came out because that would be revenge porn and no big outlet would publish that. But a TMZ kind might have written about it without publishing it. Jane says that one of the entertainers threatened to release a tape, aka escort. How did that happen? Diddy recorded the video on Sly's phone instead of his own. Jane said her lawyer reached out to Sly and sorted him out. The jury was shown video of Jane with visible bruising at Diddy's home in June of last year. Yes, she got back together with him after they broke up. In July of 2024, they had a freak-off. And after Jane complained that she was too tired, Diddy had told her previously that she could vocalize when she was tired, but when she did, Jane testified his demeanor changed, he called her names and threw water at her. Jane says the last time she saw Diddy was in August of 2024. They had a freak-off, and yes, an entertainer was there. Jane says not only has she not filed a lawsuit against Diddy, but that she's not planning to either. Jane said the last time she met with Diddy's attorneys was in April of this year. She was not legally required to meet with them. She testified that she still felt obligated to because of her relationship with Combs. I just asked myself, why am I doing this? And I just felt the decision was just fear-based and not wanting to make someone mad. Jane decided then not to meet with them again because she wanted to honor what I wanted to do and honor myself. And despite everything, Jane said today, I just pray for his continued healing. I pray for peace for him. And that was a wrap on today. Tomorrow, the defense is expected to go hard against Jane. I will bring you all of that, of course, because I am Perez, the queen of all media, the original influencer, and your #1 source for everything Diddy drama. So, we covered a lot of ground in this video. Let's talk about it all in the comments section. Thank you for watching.